Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at 11 starts now.
An investigation into a suspicious death in Sterling Heights after a woman's body is found lying in the door of a home. Tonight, police say there is no threat to the public, but investigators are still trying to figure out just how she died.
The discovery was made on Shadywood Drive near Metro Parkway and Shaner. Priya Mann is live there tonight. Priya, it was a neighbor who made the discovery and then called 911.
Yeah, that's right, Kim. That neighbor found the woman's body in the doorway. Police have been here since about 5 this evening, and a few hours ago, family members started showing up. We are keeping a respectful distance, but it has been absolutely devastating watching these loved ones react to this woman's death. The victim's daughters and loved ones screamed in anguish and hugged one another as they pulled up to the home where she died. Sterling Heights police were called to this quiet condo complex around 5 Monday evening for a suspicious death.
One of the neighbors ended up calling us. She ended up discovering the female and she called 911.
The woman's body was found in the doorway of the home on Shadywood.
It was a shock. I had no idea what was going on. I did hear some sirens earlier, but I assumed they had passed through. I did not know they were right outside my front door.
I knew something was up since I saw it blocked off over here, so it must have been something crazy.
Police won't comment on how she died, but said the scene was contained. No one is in custody, and there is no danger to the public. Neighbors were shocked by what they saw.
This is like the first time I see so many cop cars here.
That's tragic, obviously. You hear about that stuff every day, but you never see it. I'm sorry to the family, whoever's that is.
And police are reviewing home security cameras and want to talk to any witnesses. Anyone with information is asked to give them a call. Reporting live from Sterling Heights, I'm Priya Mann, Local 4.
Okay, Priya. A 5-year-old girl in critical condition tonight after being hit by an SUV on Detroit's west side. It happened just after 5 tonight on Plymouth Road near Evergreen. Police say the girl was with her family, and as they were leaving a liquor store, the girl ran into the street and was hit by an SUV. The 76-year-old driver stopped at the scene and is cooperating with investigators.
He's a member of Warren's Crime Commission, but tonight he's facing criminal charges himself. The 58-year-old former reserve police officer in Centerline is charged with embezzlement. Mara McDonald live at 37th District Court in Centerline with what we know more now about these allegations. Mara.
Devin, first of all, anybody I've spoken to in Centerline today who knows anything about this is extremely upset. They didn't see it coming. That said, Joe Manano was arraigned here at 37th District Court today on an embezzlement charge. Let me take you through it. Joe Manano is a mayoral appointee to Warren's Crime Commission. Now he's accused of embezzling a little less than $10,000 from another law enforcement organization. Police confirm Manano has been charged and arraigned with stealing from Centerline's Police Reserve Unit. Manano was the treasurer of that group who retired in January. Sources tell us the books for the group were a total mess, and after an investigation determined that a little less than $10,000 was missing from the Police Reserve Unit. Manano was well liked, and nobody wanted to think this was true, but I've been told he's admitted to taking the money and has been charged with embezzlement of under $20,000. Back here live, that Police Reserve Unit here in Centerline does a lot of charity work. As you can imagine, everybody's upset about it. That said, I reached out to Mr. Manano today, and he did not return any messages. We're live in Centerline. I'm Mara McDonald, Local 4.
All right, Mara. Detroit Police Chief James Craig is pulling out of a task force with the DEA, and it all has to do with the Detroit man accused of killing 6 people. Chief Craig says he feels there is a breach of trust between the agencies, with the DEA refusing to admit to using Kenyell Brown as an informant. Brown died last week, days after shooting himself in the head, as officers had him cornered in an Oak Park neighborhood.
4 more deaths due to the coronavirus being reported tonight in the Seattle area, bringing the U.S. death toll to 6. Now, more than 100 Americans in 15 states reported to have the virus. That includes 2 new cases in Georgia announced tonight. In those cases, both people live in the same household and recently returned from Italy, another hotspot for the virus. Federal officials say they expect more cases, though, to be confirmed as testing for the virus increases. Those officials also say right now the risk of getting coronavirus is low, but that could change.
The degree of risk has the potential to change quickly, especially if we see sustained spread of the disease around the world.
Worldwide, China reported its lowest number of new cases in weeks as outbreaks, though, continue in South Korea, Iran, and, as I mentioned, Italy.
There will be a new head coach on the sidelines this fall for Warren De La Salle. The school has hired Dan Roan for the job. He's coached nearly 20 years. His resume includes 4 state championships at Grand Rapids West Catholic. His most recent coaching job was as an assistant at Ferris State University. Roan and the school call this a great fit for both sides. In the hazing scandal, 7 players are charged with misdemeanors. A former Rochester High School teacher accused of having sex with students and giving one drugs is expected to be sentenced tomorrow. In 2018, Catherine Hodeling allegedly had sex with 2 students and gave one of them a Xanax. She pleaded no contest to 6 counts of criminal sexual conduct and 1 count of delivering drugs. She could spend 4 years in prison.
Riding the momentum from his victory in South Carolina over the weekend tonight, 3 former Democratic candidates for president endorse former Vice President Joe Biden for the job. Pete Buttigieg, Beto O'Rourke, and Senator Amy Klobuchar all throwing their support behind Biden at an event tonight in Dallas.
I'm encouraging everybody who was part of my campaign to join me because we have found that leader in Vice President, soon to be President, Joe Biden.
I cannot think of a better way to end my campaign than joining his.
These are key endorsements for Biden, and of course they come just hours before the polls open across 14 states for Super Tuesday. The states with the most delegates up for grabs tomorrow: California, Texas, North Carolina, and Virginia. And then, of course, after Super Tuesday, the focus shifts here to Michigan, our primary 1 week from tomorrow. Senator Elizabeth Warren and Congresswoman Tulsi Gabbard both have events scheduled tomorrow night at Eastern Market. Mike Bloomberg, former New York mayor, will be in Macomb County on Thursday, and you can expect visits by Senator Bernie Sanders and Vice President Biden before voters head to the polls March 10th.
Tonight, longtime MSNBC host Chris Matthews is calling it a career. The 74-year-old announced his retirement during the opening of tonight's Hardball. Matthews cited inappropriate comments about women as a factor in his decision. Matthews has been the host of Hardball since the political program was launched back in 1997.